Okay, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to install a door wrap within minutes, and it's pretty simple on this right here. So the first thing you need to do is remove the hardware from the door. You can do the handle, but also the little latch right here. And if you want, the reason why you want to remove that, because when you close the door you don't want to lock it into place. You can get your screwdriver and you have to open it up. So that's an easy way to do. Another thing to do is use an invisible glass cleaner and a lint-free rag. Clean the edges really good here, and then the whole door and everything. Also around the edge on this right here. I'm going to be showing you how you work around these little hinges right here. And that's it right there. On this one right here is actually we're using the 3M air release vinyl. It's a matte sheen product. We have two materials. The other one is the Phototex. But this one I'm focusing on right here. So every order is custom size to fit. We need the width and height of the door. So that's it right there. So once everything is prepped out and cleaned up and everything, next thing I like to do is on this back right here, I put it on the door, or actually on the floor or on a table. You can pinch it about 3 or 4 inches down, and there's little markers that indicate the corners of the doors, and they're about a ½ inch bleed going up. Let me show you real quick. So you can see the corners right here and the corners right there, and it's about a ½ inch bleed going up right here. Okay, the next thing I like to do, I'm going to just tack it on the door, and I'm going to feel where the edges are at right about there. Oops. Right about, I can kind of feel with my thumb here, and then right about there. So I'm just going to tack it on. Okay, so when I'm tacking it on, and then I'm going to double check everything, making sure it's nice and level and exactly where I want it to be, so it's off just like a little bit. You can always tell from the bottom part right here. Okay, there you go. So what I normally do, just put your foot right here and you work your way up like this. You can kind of see how it's beveled in like this. So you pull it off on one end and then tack it on here, pull it off another end, and then kind of stretch it up just like what you're seeing right here. And now it should be perfectly level, so I'm making sure everything looks straight up and down. It's pretty close. Yeah, that looks pretty good too. You can always tell if it's straight if your frame is lined up right here. So it's off just like a little bit. So we're going to do that again. We're going to put my foot down below, move it up like this, tack it down on one side at least, and tack it down the other side so it's nice and level. There we go. There it is. So that's it. So we're good for that. We're good for that. Let's kind of look at the frame and the picture right there. Okay. Good. So next thing I like to do is pull the backing down. Let me see if I can get the other camera to look at that. Okay. Now you get a free squeegee, a free knife. This is the knife right here. So on these squeegees, you can actually follow these arrows, and this is how the proper way how to install it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my foot and I'm just going to push down a little bit and towards it, so it makes like kind of a tent going up and down. And now I'm just going to follow these arrows. And if you get any air bubbles in it, you shouldn't get too many air bubbles in there. I don't feel anything. I always kind of go about 12 inches, and then I can kind of feel where the air bubble's at. Okay, so now I'm going to be pulling the backing down a little bit more, another 12 more inches. Follow these arrows. Every order is custom size to fit, again. And if you need anything custom design, you want to add a new something different right here on the door name, or just lots of different options at the arm wraps. Okay, and every once in a while I stop, make sure I fill everything, no air bubbles or anything. Again, this is air release channels in there. I fill little air bubbles here and there. Okay, now when you get down to the lower part, I like to roll it up. So you see that little tent right there? When it gets about a quarter of the way, I just kind of let it fall down like this. And then I just kind of overlap each other. Keep going. There you go. I got a little crease, but I can kind of fill it out. There it is. Now the beauty of having a worn out looking image like this, it hides a lot of creases, but I got the crease out, so you got right there. And if you get a little air bubble, you take a little pin, you pop it if it's too big of an air bubble. Now, let's take our knife, and what I like to do is go on this side of the hinge and go this way. And then go like that. And then go as close as you can, and then you can use your squeegee on this one, or you can actually do this way. If you want, you keep that. The reason why you want to keep that, I'll tell you later. Okay, now you can kind of see, well, there's air bubbles gone there. I'm double checking everything. Okay, again, I'm gonna go right here, cut this way, cut that. Use your fingernail or the squeegee, and then just cut right like that. See? Okay. Now, we can do, when you're doing these edges right here, I would pull this way and use your thumb and kind of go all the way up and down and get about an inch, just enough to tack it on. Okay, you can take your squeegee if you want. I just like using my thumb. I can actually feel if there's any air bubbles in there. And you don't need to have a lot of pressure on there. Okay. Got it. Now, on this side right here, hopefully my camera sees everything. You can, again, pull it this way and use your thumb right there. And this is where you keep the last vinyl. This is little detail stuff, that's all it is. Got the right one? There it is. There you go. Now on this right here, you can actually take your knife, cut the excess off, and I kind of like to do like almost like a 45-degree angle cut, so you get like little slivers. Get that off of there. So see, it's grab. And you don't have to do this. I just kind of do it for my little more detailed stuff. Let's see, is that the right one? There it is. There you go. Okay, again, you can just kind of cut the excess off. There you go. That's it right there. It looks nice and clean. And again, on this one right here, take your knife. I usually start in the middle. Just be careful, don't cut yourself or anything. There, and then you got this one little more piece right here. And within minutes, you have a door. You change the look of your door. And it wasn't really that hard. You could do a lot of things with this door wrap. Oh, get the tags off. And last and least, get the top part trimmed off. So that's the last and least the part. Get it all nice and cleaned up. There it is. Okay. Again, if you want something like this on your door, let us know. We'll do a lot of custom designs. There you go right there. Thank you for watching. If you got any comments, questions, comment down below. If you got any concerns or questions or anything like that, Devin or Randy will take care of that. You can just contact us and we'll help you our best way to get the situation fixed and everything. But this is it right here. Okay, stay tuned. We've got more project surprises coming your way, and come back, check out more videos.